What's up, everybody? Scott and AJ back here. We're in the middle of holiday season. We've had a couple week break. I know we had some sickness. I was sick. I think your family was sick a little.
Yeah.
We got
Had
what
a-
do we got? Episode 22 here coming at you.
Yeah. Episode
A
22, man.
couple weeks, but we're back at it. Back at the grind. Hope everybody's surviving the cold weather, some of these crazy snowstorms, and then to go
Oh,
from
it's
warm to
crazy.
cold to whatever. But it's cold here tonight in North Carolina. It's gonna be in
It
the
is. It is. It kind of had a front that came through here,
right.
and had some bad rain and crazy winds and everything like that. And now we're frozen outside.
That's okay. We got some golf in a couple weeks ago before Thanksgiving, and we got some Thanksgiving.
We
We
did.
what did we do? We played around
Played
at
around.
Old Home Place
Old home place.
in less than 4 hours.
Oh, it was like 3 hours, dude.
Check
I
out
mean,
some of our other channels or even
yeah,
our YouTube channels. You'll see a few of those videos.
it was crazy. It was cold.
Wasn't too cold though.
But it wasn't
Not
as bad as it was in Pinehurst. But
right. Miners was
but
worth it.
we thought we were going to get 9 holes in. I think we teed
Right.
off at like three
We
o'clock.
paid for nine. Right.
Yeah, it was like no 2 o'clock. Two
Right.
o'clock. Thanksgiving weekend teed off at 2 o'clock at Old Home Place over in Kernersville. Great little golf course if you want
Mhm.
to find a nice easy golf course to play. It's
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
had
fun.
a great score, 77. I've
I
shot
did. I shot
80.
77. I think I shot. Did I shoot? I think I shot one over par on the front nine, if I'm
Right.
not mistaken.
Right.
So I birdied nine. But we were going to play 9 holes, and that was the plan. Just go out there,
That's
play
what we
nine
thought we
holes.
were going to get in. That's it.
And we got done with our first nine in an hour and a half. We went back in the clubhouse and we're like, "Hey, can we go?" And he's like, "As long as you have the carts in by 5:15." And
And we did.
we did.
We
Played
lost the
18.
ball on the last 18 at about, but we were the last people off the course. And
I birdied 18
oh, you
too.
birdied
Birdied
18. That was
18.
an
Yeah.
awesome sunset coming up the hill too.
It was beautiful. Yeah, it was a really, really nice time. There was not a lot of people out there, so it was really great. So you and I were able to kind of run around that course. That course is very open. You're not going to lose a lot of balls out there. So I didn't lose a ball. I've played 3 rounds right now in a row without losing a ball.
Right.
So I'm pretty excited about that. The two in
It's,
Pinehurst and this one played the same
it's
ball.
not a hard course, but it can also get you if you're
It
not
can get
careful.
you. Yeah, yeah. There's some a lot of undulation in it, so you're going up and down a lot. But it's
Some sand,
yeah, you got some
water.
flying greens and you can't hit into you can't see and
I had the
um
great hit coming out off the side of fairway like 15 or 16, and then it hit the bridge. I
oh
nailed it.
yeah, that was a great shot.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun getting out there and playing
Yeah.
another round of golf before the weather really kind of turned on us. Um, and it's been cold, it's been wet, unfortunately. So
It's
so
not very
we
good
are
golf
going
weather.
to we're not gonna be able to play this weekend because it's gonna be in the 40s, I think.
Yeah.
I think Saturday's supposed to be a little warmer, but we got Christmas parties we're getting into and holiday parties and um,
And it's supposed to be 60 on Monday again.
so yeah, I know 60 on Monday when we got to work, right? But that's
Right.
unfortunately how it's going to be. But we are going to be doing something special because we got a special day on Tuesday. We are going to be celebrating my buddy's birthday here coming up in next week, and
Next Wednesday,
yeah,
man, I'd be 45. That's crazy. So
mm, mm, mm.
yeah. So Tuesday night, what we're going to the playground out by
We're going to
you,
go to the playground,
virtual golf. So stay
and the,
tuned.
and the
Place is
playground
awesome.
is in Clemens, North Carolina. It is a virtual golf. We're going to rent a bay out. Alex is going to come. We're going to see if Ryan and Ben can come, and maybe Avery even meet us out there. And we're going to play a couple rounds out there. I know they have some par three courses. I think one of the par three courses we can do that would be pretty fun to do. A couple of the par threes, let them have a little bit of fun with that. But
They
virtual
started
golf is like
serving food out there
they
too.
are. They have started serving food out there. They have a really, really cool bar there because what happens is you get the glass and they don't fill it from the top. They fill it from the bottom. Like they
Right.
slip the glass on there and it fills the beer up. You just don't push the button on the bottom because all the beer
Yeah,
will
they
come
have.
out.
And then they have what karaoke out there sometimes. They got
Yeah, they,
cornhole
they have a
inside.
band. They have bands playing all the time.
It's just a cool
Yeah, so
place.
but it's a cool place. So we're gonna rent a bay out, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun for a couple hours out there on Tuesday. We'll get some content of us playing and having a good time.
All right, I need to.
It's really nice that they have these virtual golf set up now because you can play now in the winter. When we get those nasty days, don't want to get
Yeah,
outside.
more and more. Yeah, they're building the one here in Burlington. They're working on it. They're waiting on permits and
Yep.
keep seeing them working. I need to check on that because that's 5 minutes from the house. But Anyway, so yeah, we don't have much content. The last piece of or golf content, but the last piece of golf content we have is what you got the Live versus PGA
Live versus
challenge.
PGA Tour. I'm so excited about this. I wish it wasn't on a Tuesday. Now I know why they're doing it because you got bowl games starting and you got other things. They're not trying to compete with everybody. But we'll be at the playground. I'm hoping they'll have it on TV and we can watch some of it when we're over there. But you got Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy off of the PGA Tour playing. Going against Bryson DeChambeau, 18 holes, and Brooks Koepka, 18 holes at Shadow Creek, which I found out is the highest priced golf course in the country at
Uh,
$1,200 a round.
where is it at? Like where?
Vegas.
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 That's what I thought. Wow, that's crazy.
$1,200 a round, dude.
That's nuts.
You have
Hey,
to stay at
our
the
that's our
MGM.
goal. That's our goal to play
Well,
out.
you have to stay at the MGM hotel. They drive you out there. It's like full service. They drive you out there in limos and stuff like that, and they take care. I mean, it's
Shadow Creek, if you're listening on this, we will gladly promote your golf course if you help sponsor us and get us out there for a round. We'll put you on Instagram,
yeah.
YouTube.
And speaking of any golf course that watches us, we will
Right,
love to spot you spot.
right. What products? I mean, we've gotten some. Got the Whirly Pro. That was a cool little product.
Yeah,
The check
I
out.
got my new little golf bag, the Pro with Lynn here.
Yep.
New little travel golf bag here, a little par three bag that I'm really excited about.
If
Going to
you
be doing
haven't
a
seen
review on
some of the
that.
videos, check out the Whirly Pro video.
That's a cool little product.
It's
I like
like
that.
using, a pro. Somebody made a comment that you on the Instagram page that you can't. It's illegal to use. Well, yeah, so is golf carts on the tour. So is binoc. So is range finders. So this is
Yeah,
just another. It's another tool to use, but basically it measures the wind direction. The way it points is the direction the wind is
coming from.
coming from. So if
Yep.
it's
Yep.
pointing away from you, the wind's coming this way. So,
Mhm.
but it's a pretty cool contraption. We used it down in Pinehurst a little bit, put some videos up on that. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So who you picking in this Live versus PGA?
I'm gonna go with the Live Tour here, and I'm gonna go with Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks Koepka. Um, Scotty Scheffler is the best player in the world. We all know that. He's
Oh,
playing
yep.
unbelievable. Uh, I think Rory's gonna have a 10-footer to win it on the last hole. I think he's gonna miss it. And Bryson's going to hit a 5-footer or 7-footer to win it at the end. So I think it's going to be really close. They're going to have some like Ryder Cup vibes with that. I think it's going to be pretty cool to watch.
Yeah.
Those
And
two
maybe we'll get
four
to
guys
see
going
it
at it.
come. Yeah, I think I'm with you on this. I like Scotty. He's great. Obviously, won again this past weekend.
Yep.
I really like Bryson. I think it's cool how he's really kind of bringing the fans in with
Yeah.
really playing social media the right way. And promoting his brand and live and just golf in general. I think it's kind of good for golf. But you got
Yep.
some of these little kids doing these hole-in-one challenges now with their dads and stuff. It's just kind of
Awesome.
cool. And then um, Brooks Koepka, he's had a few good tournament wins the last few years. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Live on this one. A lot of people don't like Live, but I think it's good for the game to have both of these leagues, and you have these guys winning majors from both.
Yeah. I'm
It's
I'm
great.
really hoping this starts bridging the gap. I would love to
Right.
see some of these things come out through the year, not just in the majors. Like we have like kind of almost like a Ryder. Now you're not gonna have the Ryder Cup, obviously, with this totally different, but like Live versus PGA Tour, like maybe one right after the Masters, or right,
Right.
you know what I mean, or March, maybe one in like right after the U.S. Open when they all get
Right.
together. Let's have some of these guys do some of these events. I know the schedules are crazy and everything, but and it's hard to get them all together, and I get that. But this is the start. I think it's gonna be start something really cool to see.
Yep. Yep. That's about it for the golf content. It's a holiday, so it's a little bit slow for the golf. Most people in the
Yep.
country right now can't play because of the cold weather and wet. Unless, like I said, you go inside, and there is going to be some more inside golf competition. You got that indoor league that's starting
Indoor
up,
league, yes,
like
around Florida.
Tiger,
Yep.
Rory, um, some of those other Spieth maybe, and I
Yep.
think wasn't Ricky
Yeah, they
Fowler?
got teams, and
Yeah.
I tell you what, Rick, I am watching the NFL game right now. We got the 49ers and the Rams on TV, and there's 17 seconds left. Debo's bringing it out on a kickoff. They're down by 6. Oh, don't horse collar. Nope, nope, he's good. No, are they going to call it? No. Oh, they did call it. Horse collar tackle on Debo. He's going to be at
Where,
the.
where do they get it from? Where do they get it at then?
They're going to get it close to midfield.
Wow.
With 11 seconds left, down by 6. They've got no timeouts, so we'll see what
That's gonna be
happens here.
interesting. Yep. All right. On that note, let's share our picks. So
Yeah,
I think we from what almost 3 weeks ago now. I think we might have just tied that week, so you might still be up by one. So let's see. But let me
one.
share here. So all right, got my screen shared here. Can you see that?
Yep.
All right, so let's go through these. We already went through that week. So Iowa State unfortunately beat Kansas State. Who won the Clemson South Carolina game? Was that
South Carolina.
South Carolina? That's what I thought. So we both got that one.
You
Um
won Texas. You won Texas. No, I won Texas.
you won Texas, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm up.
And then so that's one. Oh, actually
I'm up two now.
yeah, you're up two, but then down here I got we tied. So yeah, you went up two again. Yep. So look at you. You're up three,
I'm up
right?
three. Woo! Told you.
Because Packers, we both tied that one.
Mhm.
I won the Steelers, Bengals,
Yep.
Chargers, we both tied that. Eagles beat the Ravens, right?
Yes. So
So
we're so
that's
so it's 2-2.
we two and two. So yeah,
So I'm still one up. I'm
we
still one
pushed.
up.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you're still one up. So
Okay.
push
Cool.
for the week. So all right.
All
All right.
right.
We got this week. We're gonna dive into some, of course, one of the biggest games, one of the
Oh,
best games of the year, and I want to go to this one year. We're going to go to this game, Army versus Navy. You want to pick first on this
I
one, or you
will.
want to?
I will. I'm a huge Brian Newberry fan at Navy. But I watched what Army did to Tulane in that AAC championship game, and they are a really, really good football team. I'm going to pick Army for this one.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you. I watched that too. I think they kind of got the shaft a little bit with the college football playoff. People said they shouldn't have
Yep.
got it because and didn't because they lost to a really good Notre Dame team. But some people brought up some good points that Notre Dame lost to a non-ranked Northern Illinois team.
Yep. Yeah.
So, and their competition wasn't that much greater the rest of the year. So I think, plus, I know there's no, how do I say this, sympathy games or whatever for college football playoff, but it would have been nice to put those guys as hard as they work and what they do for our country in the playoffs. But that's just my,
I agree. I
especially
agree.
one loss. Yeah, I would love to go Navy on this one, unless these guys are down because they didn't make the college football playoff, which you and I both know we've been in college sports and sports in general, that could happen.
Yep.
But I think I'm gonna go overall. I think if Army plays their game, they're gonna beat Army or they're gonna beat Navy. I would like to pull for Newberry, but I think Army's got the better team overall.
Yep. So they just sacked Brock Purdy on the 50-yard line. The
So it's
game's over.
over.
Yep, it's over.
Mm.
12-6.
Man,
Barn burner of a game right there.
yeah, it might knock the 49ers out of playoffs.
Yeah, I think it may have, but yeah, I'd agree with you on that one.
All right, so
All right,
South
you're up next.
Alabama versus Western Michigan. This is the
Well, first,
better.
this is the first. Now, these are the first couple bowl games. Well, first bowl game that we have here. You know what I mean? Um,
I really don't know who to pick on this. I'm probably gonna go with Western Michigan. I don't know why. I just I've heard of them more than South Alabama at this level. I don't know anything about both of these teams this year, so I'm just going on a whim and picking Western Michigan.
I'm going to make it interesting. I'm going to go South Alabama because I don't know anything about them either. So I'm going to pick the other one. So,
Will you go another one up? We'll see.
yeah, we'll say it'll be even or whatever. But then we're going to get a little FCS playoffs here, Scotty. Let's get a couple of
Mhm.
these games going.
So we got what? Incarnate Ward. I don't know if
Incarnate Word, who was in the championship, I think last year. I think
I
they
don't.
lost to South Dakota State last year, and they're going to be playing South Dakota State again this year. So I'm going to pick South Dakota State. They are a really, really good football team. The Jackrabbits have been really strong for the last 4 or 5 years, and I think they're gonna be pretty good again here. So
Yep. I think I'm gonna go with you on this one too. I know a coach that is at Incarnate Ward, good coach. Um, he was actually a little kid when I was growing up in the college ranks. Sam Bennett, Phil Bennett's son.
yeah,
They've done a real good job at that program, but I think I'm gonna go with South Dakota State on it. Not that Incarnate Ward can't win, but
oh yeah,
South Dakota State's still got a really great team.
we're staying in state, Scotty. Staying in state.
Yeah. UC Davis at South Dakota. I don't know much about both of these teams. I know obviously they're both pretty good, but I'm gonna go on a limb here and just pick UC Davis. Although it's gonna be tough. I don't know. Does South Dakota play indoors or do they play outdoors? Because it's usually hard this time of year for these warm weather teams
I
to
think
go
they're yeah,
play.
I think they're outdoors, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
So, but I'll go with UC Davis.
I'm gonna go with South Dakota. I'm staying in state. I'm pulling for the state of South Dakota this weekend.
All right. Well, you might gain or you might lose
Oh,
a
we'll
bunch
see. I
here,
could
so
be in
we'll see.
trouble.
All
So,
right.
NFL first game, we've got the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the LA Chargers. I think this is going to be a pretty good game. You got Baker Mayfield coming into LA where you know, he was with the Rams. He wasn't with the Chargers, but LA's coming off a really tough loss to San Diego or Kansas City last week. Really good game. I'm going to pick the Chargers here. I think they get back on the bandwagon here and get a big win.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with you there too. I mean, this game could really go either way.
Yep.
It's
All four of these games good. We got a
right.
great week of football here on Sunday.
It is in LA. Herbert's playing pretty well right now. He played really well against the Chiefs, especially in that second half. They struggled a little bit in the first half, but they came back, could have won the game. Of course, people blaming it on the refs again, but anyways, go Chiefs. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one.
I'll tell you what, dude, I didn't know he only has one interception on the year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
That's freaking awesome.
pretty impressive right there.
Yeah. Packers at Seahawks. I think I'm gonna go with the Packers on this one. I watched a couple of their last few games. Both of these are pretty decent teams, but I think the Packers are playing pretty well. Aren't the Packers and Lions playing here in a couple weeks again?
No,
Or
no, they're
they're done.
done.
They're
Lions
done. Okay.
beat them both
Yeah,
times. So
yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go with the Packers on this. I think they're other than that Lions game. I think they're playing pretty well. I
yeah,
think they got a pretty good shot.
yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on the Packers. I think they're a really good football team. They're running the ball really well with Josh Jacobs. He's having a phenomenal year. So I think they're gonna run the ball in Seattle. I think Seattle's run defense is a little lackluster. What I've seen and what I've watched. So I think Josh Jacobs is gonna have a big day. So I'm gonna pick the Packers in this one.
Yep. All
So
right.
Bills at the Lions. One of the games of the week here. I mean, this is going to be a great game. Um, Bills just had a huge loss, um, but Detroit is playing so good. I think this is going to be like a 48-46 game. I think this is going to be a shootout. I'm going to pick the Lions. I think the Lions are the best team in the NFL right now. I think they're playing great. I think Dan Campbell has got that machine running. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions on this one.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills win either.
right. I think I'm with you on that one
This
too.
could be a Super Bowl preview too, by the way.
Right. Uh, I like both of these teams. Yeah, if they meet again, it would be in the Super Bowl. Um, but yeah, I like the Lions in this one too, mostly because it's at Detroit.
Yep.
Steelers at Eagles. This is a tough one too. This is a really good game too.
Yep.
What Saquon Barkley just broke the rushing record or whatever
Well,
for Eagles.
he's on track. He's on
Well,
track
yeah,
to
but he just broke what the Eagles single season.
The Eagles one he did. Yeah.
I think they're playing well right now. I like the Steelers too. I hate to pick against the Steelers, but I think right now the Eagles are playing a little bit better.
There's a little controversy coming out of Philadelphia right now with AJ Brown saying that we need to do more passing and everything like that. But why do you need to pass the ball when you're rushing so well?
Right.
You run the football to win the game. If you can run it and you can run it with Saquon and Jalen Hurts and everything like that, you continue to run the football. So I'm gonna pick the Eagles here. I think they are a really good team. Uh, I think it's gonna be a really good game. But I think the Eagles are gonna win this one also.
Yep.
Then we got our Live PGA Tour picks.
We got all the same NFL picks and golf picks, so it's gonna come down to the college games.
Come down to the college games. That's
Yep.
awesome. But
Anyway,
it's gonna be some good games to watch this weekend, and
okay.
be fun to watch. See what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else tonight. It's short episode, holidays. We'll have to
Yep.
like I said, next week we'll have we might even come to you live from
For a little bit, right? Why not? We can
playground,
come.
yeah, or at least
Yeah.
live on the Instagram, one of the Instagram channels. But we'll film something, get it put up, maybe do a quick little episode from there.
Yeah, we
But
could just do it from the parking lot or something like that, you
right,
know?
right, or just inside. We anyways, we appreciate the
Yeah.
support, whether you like us or not. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. But thanks everybody for tuning in, and everybody have safe, rest of the holiday season, and look forward to seeing you back.